We begin here at 4 with team coverage of our winter storm warning. Meteorologist David Yeomans is live along the lakefront for us. He's with the Mobile Weather Lab. Our Noel Brennan is on the north side of the city. And we want to take a live picture out at O'Hare Airport, where there is a ground delay right now, and flights are reporting delays averaging more than an hour. You know, things can change too as this lake effect snow comes through, so keep an eye on any airport that you may be flying out of or having people come into this weekend. We are here in the weather sphere. I'm with Chief Meteorologist Albert Ramon, keeping an eye on the parts of our area getting that snow, and we know we're not done.
No, O'Hare was busy about an hour ago.
I bet.
1 inch in 1 hour at O'Hare. Ooh. These are those heavy bursts of snow that are only going to get heavier over parts of the area. So let me show you what we're tracking. We'll start with the latest Doppler radar. We had that first plume burst of snowfall come out of the North Shore, impacting parts of the city, the northern suburbs. Now it's mainly focused in on the western and southwestern suburbs, so Kane County and DuPage County, parts of Will County getting in on the action right now. This right here doesn't look like much. Zion, Waukegan, moving out of Kenosha, this is the start of a persistent lake effect band that will eventually increase in Chicago between now and 6 o'clock and be the main band, we believe, that could produce whiteout conditions later tonight in northwest Indiana. So let's take you hour by hour. This is one of the new models showing as we head towards the early evening. We got some snow back in Chicago, southern Cook County, into portions of Will County, south suburbs. And then after about 8 o'clock, we're really going to be focused in over northern sections of the lake and also Porter County. So it's northern lake, northern Porter County, where we'll have the worst impacts from this tonight into tomorrow morning. We could have whiteout conditions. We could have snowfall rates of 2 to 3 inches per hour. And by the time we head into tomorrow morning, some of that snow comes back into Chicago, but it'll be lighter. And then this will start to fade away as we head towards tomorrow afternoon. And we'll be done with it. So the worst impacts expected again here along the rim of the lake, but parts of Cook County, especially south of the city, could see, if not exceed, 6 inches of snowfall, but up to a foot of snowfall. It's going to be possible just tonight, right here along the rim of the lake. All right, let's go live outside. Meteorologist David Yeomans is in the Mobile Weather Lab. And David, we're watching that beginning of the new band develop up towards the north of you. Tell us where you're at and what you're seeing out there.
Yeah, Albert, we're in the city at Belmont Harbor, and even though we are between lake effect snow bands, we have really strong 20-mile-an-hour winds ripping us from the lake. And if you look over my shoulder, even though you see ice on the lake, once you get about a dozen miles offshore, it's all open water and warm water. The lake is still 75% unfrozen, so as these Arctic winds scrape across the relatively warm, unfrozen Lake Michigan, you can see what's happening. Moisture and heat are lifting up, condensing into clouds and lake effect snow bands. What you're seeing are the dark clouds and the white color. That's actually sun hitting heavy snow as it falls out over the lake. This break between the action will not last forever. As Albert was just telling us, more lake effect snow bands coming in from the north and developing into our east. As these move our way toward rush hour, we will continue to track them. Live at Belmont Harbor, I'm meteorologist David Yeomans. Marie, back to you.
David, thank you for that beautiful and brisk look at the lakefront. We've seen quite a few drivers sliding off the roads today because of our snow. Noel Brennan is out checking on conditions for us right now. Noel, where are you?
Hey, Marie, we are in Edgewater on Broadway at the moment, stopped at a light. So if you're on the roads right now, it is really just kind of a typical early evening commute at this point. We see maybe a flurry or two at the moment, but we know that things were a little bit different earlier in the afternoon and late this morning. In the near north suburbs, we saw a number of spinouts, cars that had gone off the side of the road in Northbrook and Skokie. There was even a car that had hit a light pole. So those are the kinds of things we see when the weather takes a turn like this, and this lake effect snow that we're talking about, especially in the near north suburbs, was definitely hit hard late this morning, early afternoon. So right now, as we've been talking about, there's a bit of a lull, and we haven't seen that band that Albert was talking about start coming our way. So we're going to be out on the roads all this evening. We know things can change very quickly, so of course we'll keep an eye on things and we'll keep you updated on the conditions on the roadways. So for now, we'll send it back to you. Noel Brennan, CBS News Chicago.
No, great. Thank you for that update. The city of Hobart, Indiana is stretching the remainder of its salt supply as our snow and cold continues. The salt dome was filled when the area saw its first big snow. That was back on November 9th. And this is all that's left. The city's gone through 2,500 tons of salt, and they're now waiting for an emergency 500 tons. To make the remaining 100 tons last, the city has added in beet juice and ordered 200 tons of sand to mix in. Be sure to stay with us here on CBS News Chicago for continuing coverage on this weekend's wintry weather. Our chief meteorologist, Albert Ramon, is back with an update in 10 minutes.